And now we get a peek at some of the top players. Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Suckup, the man tasked with getting this one started. And off we go from Nashville.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Hoping for there as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
From the gun, it's Dillon.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for the first with Dillon.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Tackle made by Brian Arakpo.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. They'll roll him out right.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Justin Jefferson.
64 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Off the play fake, Young. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Andre Johnson, 72 yards. And the Titans are just an extra point away from moving out in front. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Jakeem Grant now to return.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. He finds his man, complete. That's Grant. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Saints. Jakeem Grant, 73 yards.
And the Saints on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
So the points coming fast and furious in this opening quarter. Whoa.
Yeah, both defenses, they're looking pretty exploited right now with the way these offenses are attacking. They are a step behind, back on their heels, whatever cliche you want to use. Right now, they're trying to figure out how to slow them down, and I'm not sure they're going to be able to.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, I want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the pistol, they run with Peterson. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And they just get the play off. Now Young. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Direct snap to the up man. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's the big man Dillon with it. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
On 2nd down, another run for Dillon.
Gets through and now an opening. An entertaining start to this one. For this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game. And speaking of the game, let's Suckup, the man tasked with getting this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Here's Dillon. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Burrow. Catch is made by Marquise Brown.
Take off your helmet and give me a kiss next time.
For a Cincinnati score. Marquise Brown, 56 yards. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This one fielded at the 5.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for Cincinnati.
The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Joe Mixon.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point put through by Suckup.
And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Escaping, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Mario Williams.
Able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. To Jefferson on the slant.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
1st down. Here's Burrow. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips.
And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
Kittle catching the slant.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. Now Burrow on 1st down. They go screen with Dillon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He finds his man. Complete. It's Grant.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection.
Burrow's throw pulled in by Kittle.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
On the handoff, Dillon.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. And now it's 3rd down and inches. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Burrow on play action. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 39. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half of action. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This is caught. It's Brown. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 30. 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 for a Bengals TD.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
Taken in at the 3.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone could potentially tie this game up.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw pulled in by Jefferson.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
Picked up by Pete Werner. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 15.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Flushed out right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
And some room to work. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
68 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Now Joe Mixon. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work. I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now it's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 18.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
2nd and 20.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Burrow.
He will find his man Chase complete.
Touchdown!
Jamar Chase.
28 yards. And the Bengals add on to their lead. Suckup for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Now it's Ryan Suckup on. after the touchdown to kick it away.
Taken in at the 3.
If you were me,
Now a hit and a loose football, and the Bengals grab it.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
2nd down and goal. Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Burrow looking to pass. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Jerry Hughes with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Succop's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Pete Werner.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon.
And we are underway from Kansas City.
Tyreek Hill set to return it.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the illegal forward pass also cost him a down. And now it's 2nd and long. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Going underneath to Blount. 5 yards on the game's first play. 2nd down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it was third down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of...
Throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup of someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. He'll buy some time right. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Mahomes maybe a free play. And he's going to go down, but a penalty marker too, and they might very well have jumped the snap there. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Mahomes throw here complete to Kelsey.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Bringing it in, Jackson left side. That catch good for only a couple.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his...
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Off the edge, Jerry Hughes gets the sack. And now because of the sack, it's 3rd and goal from the 14. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. And just 1 tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Burrow. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Play action. It's Burrow. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Stephon Gilmore dials the corner blitz and earns the sack.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. On second down, Dillon.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. So now, following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll run here with Dillon. Wiggles free. Give him 3 on the game there. Second and goal.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively.
And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. A.J. Dillon taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And this drive will... Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Suckup, the man tasked with getting this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They go play action with Burrow. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now they go play action now. Burrow. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. Unable to corral him. He fights through. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point put through by Suckup, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is Tony Pollard. And he won't quite make it to the 25. On 1st down, Newton. Flush to his right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. Second and 5 now. Newton buying time to his left. Finding room to the 20. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A tremendous run there by the best quarterback to ever do it, Cam Newton. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2. Cam looking to throw. Steps away. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow rolling to his right. And this one is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. Now it's Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's Grant. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Burrow will throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's Grant.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Throw left side complete to Chase. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A shotgun snap for Newton. Being chased out left. A strong running. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score. We'll remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. Now a 1st down throw for Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Here's Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Bengals are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Well, going for Jefferson downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Again, it's Burrow. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Quick slant caught by Chase. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now Burrow on 1st down. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Hollywood Marquise Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now Pollard. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Now Pollard. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Charger drive about to get going. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. He's got a man complete. Woo! Touchdown, Chargers. Michael Thomas, 73 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from moving out in front. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house.
And he returns this to the 22. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
And the Chargers will take over possession here up at the 44.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now following the interception, here's Newton. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And the Bengals are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And Burrow going to throw again.
Quick slant to Brown.
And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation. Give me.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by the Hall of Famer, Junior Seau. And the Chargers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's 2nd down. Now it's Newton. Flush to his right. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. From the gun, here's Newton. Steps away to his left. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Devin White, the linebacker. There he goes, right side.
You gotta love it, baby.
And bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TV. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Now Pollard. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Charger drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, LA! Jerry Judy, 82 yards. And the Chargers have once again taken the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1. You want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They run once more with Dillon. 44 yards on the ground for him so far. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Burrow on play action. He finds his man, complete. That's Grant. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, and a tight one-point game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Burrow. He finds his man, complete. That's Grant. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
On 3rd down, here's Dillon. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Burrow. And that'll be complete to Dillon. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Second down and 3. Now a handoff to Dillon. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure the investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
They run with Dillon. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. On the handoff, this is Dillon. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. 2nd and goal from the 1.